A. $50 season pass? Well, here's 50 sins for you. Bonus sin for not telling the consumers exactly what's going to be in the season pass. Details, man, they are important. Having to need an EA account just to access online features. In this game that is pretty much online only. No galactic conquest in single player mode. Like, really? You have 3 of the most basic modes imaginable, and that's it? Just training mode, watered down offline multiplayer, and horde mode? I mean, at the very least, you could have had a Rise of the First Order mode where you get to play as Kylo Ren, since you obviously wanted this game to tie in with The Force Awakens. But hell, you couldn't even do that. I find this lack of content to be disturbing. The motherfucking diorama mode. Like, seriously? You guys put in precious dev time and resources for digital action figures that you can't play with? Oh man, you deserve at least 20 sins for that. The absolutely god-awful controls of the Starfighters. It's kind of embarrassing knowing that Rogue Squadron did it better almost 20 years ago. Atrocious voice acting.
I will be there shortly to confirm your assessment, Commander.
We are certainly not the type to care about graphics, but man oh man, this is the most gorgeous looking game that I've ever felt pity for. Mainly because these 20-second long mini cutscenes remind me of how great this game could have been had it reached its full potential. But now this game will pay the price for its lack of vision. Only 4 maps for the main modes. You could have easily added new locations. Dagobah, Cloud City, Coruscant, Felucia, Naboo, Alderaan, and Mustafar. Just to name a few. Only 11 guns in this entire game. And speaking of the guns, the T-21, which is an anti-vehicle heavy blaster, does the same amount of damage as the DL-44, which is a blaster pistol. I don't care if it is Han Solo's pistol, that's a bunch of bullshit. Also, none of these guns are customizable and upgradable. Emotes. Camping. This is the closest thing to teabagging as you're gonna get in this game. Man, you know a game is broken when I'm the best player on the team.
Psycho Crusher!
Having to reach rank 15 in order to get these trait cards, which in turn makes the game horribly unbalanced. We interrupt this Star Wars Battlefront game to bring you Mad Max, which sounds like a pretty good alternative game to be playing right now. This absolutely awful character customization. Like, you can't customize your armor, you can't customize the color of your armor, you can't put any decals on it, you can't even customize the material of your armor. And all of the coolest character models are unlocked at max rank. No space battles in a Star Wars game. Strong with the Force, you are not. Extra sin for Fighter Squadron being contested in a horribly condensed area. Droid Run, mainly because it has no type of scoring system to it. It's like your team could be holding 2 droids for 9 minutes and 50 seconds, but if the other team just so happens to capture a droid in the last 10 seconds, then they win the match. And that, for all intents and purposes, is a load of bullshit.
They are taking over a control point.
No, you idiot. They're not taking over a control point. They are capturing a command post. So you guys remember in the old Battlefront games when you died, you could respawn as a different class, like a rebel, marksman, or a dark trooper? Well, that's not the case here. All you get to do is respawn with different star cards and a different weapon, and that's it. Also, no classes in this game, just regular infantry and heroes. I can only speak for myself, but fuck Endor. Fuck this map to hell. Too many camping spots and speeder bikes are utterly useless on it. Inability to ride the Tauntauns on Hoth. Only 6 heroes to choose from, which is embarrassingly low. You could have easily added 18 more characters for better variety. In fact, I'm going to name all 18 characters that should already be included in this game. 9 characters for each side. For the light side, we got Obi-Wan, Yoda, Mace Windu, Chewbacca, Lando, Bastila from Knights of the Old Republic, Rey, Finn, and Kanan from Star Wars Rebels. For the dark side, we got Darth Maul, Darth Bane, Darth Malak, Jabba the Hutt, General Grievous, Greedo, Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, and the Grand Inquisitor from Star Wars Rebels. And hey, you could have added those characters in the Season Pass as well as all the maps for the planets that I just mentioned earlier. And then you would have had a Season Pass well worth it. Boba Fett, still the most overrated character in Star Wars history. Yeah, that's right, I said it, and I don't give a fuck what any of you think. There is only one badass galactic bounty hunter that matters, and she just so happens to be an actual video game character that just so happened to whoop Boba Fett's candy ass in Death Battle twice.
Terrible respawn points.
One enemy down. Crush the others.
You are leaving the mission area is a
Failure of game design.
Wait a minute. I recognize that username. Did I just get my ass kicked by Critical? Well, if that's the case, then, it was a pleasure getting bodied by you, good sir. But as always, I get my revenge. We interrupt this Star Wars Battlefront game to bring you Rock'em Sock'em Robots. In Hero Hunt, the only way for you to become the hero is to deliver the killing blow. It should be rewarded for the person who deals the most damage to the hero. People like my girl Lil Roxy trolling the shit out of everyone.
Before me.
Not over yet.